Hello, friends. In a quiet village surrounded by golden fields and green hills, there lived an old man named Kareem. His hair was white like winter snow, his back bent from years of hard work, and his hands roughened by the plow. For as long as the villagers could remember, Kareem had been accompanied by his faithful bull, Shahi. Together, they had tilled the land, pulled the cart, and shared countless sunsets. Now, Shahi was no ordinary bull. He was massive, with a dark brown coat that shone under the sun and horns that curved like a crown. But more than his strength, it was his loyalty that made him special. You see, Kareem had raised him since he was a calf, feeding him with his own hands and speaking to him as if he were a son. Over the years, they became inseparable companions. Every morning, Kareem would step out of his mud brick house, lean on his stick, and call out, "Shahi." The bull would answer with a low grunt and walk toward him, as if ready for another day's labor. Together they went to the fields, where Kareem guided the plow and Shahi pulled with steady determination. The villagers often admired their teamwork, whispering, "That old man and his bull are one soul in two bodies." As time passed, the old man grew weaker, but Shahi remained strong. When Kareem's legs trembled, the bull slowed his pace so the man could walk beside him. When Kareem sat down in the shade of a tree, Shahi would stand nearby, fanning flies away with his tail, guarding his master with quiet devotion. One summer, the harvest was poor and Kareem worried about survival. Some villagers advised him to sell Shahi in the city market. "You're old," they said. "You cannot farm much anymore. With the money, you can live comfortably." But Kareem looked at them in silence, then at his bull, who was calmly chewing hay. He shook his head and replied, "A man does not sell his companion for a few coins. This bull has shared my life, my sweat, and my dreams. He will stay with me until the end." Then winter came, and with it, Kareem fell ill. His strength faded quickly, and he could no longer walk to the fields. But Shahi remained by his side, staying outside his door, refusing to leave, as if he knew his master needed him. Villagers often found the bull standing still, his eyes sad, waiting patiently. And one night, when the wind howled and snow fell heavily, Kareem whispered his last words, gently resting his hand on Shahi's head. "Thank you, my friend." The old man passed away peacefully. The next morning, Shahi was found lying quietly beside Kareem's door, his great body still and lifeless, as though he had chosen to follow his master into eternity. The villagers, who had watched the pair since they were young, were deeply moved. No one could remember seeing such loyalty between any two beings, not in their village or any other, so they buried the old man and his bull together in the field they had worked on for so many years. And every year on the day the old man passed away, the villagers bring flowers to the grave, telling stories of Kareem and Shahi to the children, teaching them that true friendship knows no boundaries, not of age, not of strength, and not even of species, because sometimes the bonds we make in this world are stronger than death itself. The end.